Alright.
Alright, so we in here in the Gold Soul Talk Box today. We got a special guest, and this is a special guest because this is the first producer that I done had on the show. And why don't you go ahead and tell the people what you go by, bro?
DaveSoDope.
DaveSoDope, most stuff. So with the first question I like to ask people, just to tell the people where you from, where you was born, what city you love, something like that.
Shit. I was born overseas, you know what I'm saying? In Germany, where I'm from, Clarksville, 931.
Most stuff. That's what's up.
That's
what's up. Hell yeah.
Shit.
So, where'd you get your name, DaveSoDope?
I made that shit up, bro. And one day I was just thinking, I was like, you remember that Vine? It was like, damn, Dave.
I think, bro, it's been so many. It's been, nigga. Vine been out of commission for a minute, bro.
Hell yeah. It was like during them times, I used to watch them little Vines and like, damn, Dave, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. And I was like, okay. Then I had got the dope part because I used to wear dope culture in high school and shit.
Yeah,
I know
exactly what you're talking about.
So I just put that shit together. I was like, damn, DaveSoDope, bro.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm fucking with it. So how long have you been making music? I remember.
Shit.
Well, matter of fact, the first question I want to ask you before that, did you get into rap before producing? Because a lot of people don't know. A lot of producers, they was writers before they started making beats. So is that the same case with you, or you just hopped straight into producing?
Straight into producing.
Straight into producing.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. So how long have you been doing it?
Shit, I started in 2011, about 9 years.
That's what's up. So you got some knowledge of the game, man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Like it started off as a hobby.
Most stuff.
Then I was like, bro, after high school, I was like, yeah. Well, really in high school, I was like, I think I want to do this shit because I spent so much time doing this shit. And then I was like, after high school, 2016, probably 2015, 2016, I was like, bro, it's time to take this shit to the next level.
Most stuff. And I'm glad you brought up hobbies too, because one thing I wanted to ask you was, what was, some of the things that you like to get into before the music?
Shit, I was hooping like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, like just playing AAU and hooping in the streets.
That's what's up.
That's all I was really doing.
And how long? So you've been hooping since you was a shorty, or since like probably middle school, something like that? Kind of giving people a time frame. I
started hooping when I was like 5, bro.
Oh, so you'll go outside and cross a nigga right now then.
Dang it, I don't even hoop no more. That shit crazy as hell.
You will never lose it, bro.
I don't lose
that shit. You don't lose that shit.
Give me like 2 games, I'm back to the old man.
So with this one, from your beats, I could say you into hip hop. So if you had the chance to venture into a different genre, what would it be and why?
Shit. I'm trying to think. Probably R&B. I grew up listening to R&B too, or pop.
You said pop?
Yeah, pop, just because that's where the money is.
Yeah, that shit sell like a motherfucker. That's real deal, that worldwide shit.
Yeah, that Michael Jackson shit, like, that type of music, like, nigga.
Cause you think rap is worldwide, but when it come to pop, nigga, that shit really worldwide.
Shit. Hell yeah.
So, first I'm gonna ask you, who would your favorite rapper be? Someone that you would, if you had the opportunity to, produce one of their tracks or albums at least.
Shit.
And you can get more than one, because I know that's kind of like a hard one right there. At least like a top 5, something like that,
God damn. It's a lot of motherfuckers I want to work with, but man, I fuck with Young Scooter, bro.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my nigga Jigga, put me on free band game.
Hey.
Most stuff, alright, Scooter.
Yeah,
so with this next one, who would your favorite producers be? Some of the people that because we all influenced by somebody, not saying on a biting type level, but somebody where you kind of got some of your skill from, you kind of learn from them.
Learn from? Shit, I would say my favorite producer. that really made me like start making beats and shit was Cardo Got Wings, bro.
Cardo a cold motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cardo a cold motherfucker. I feel you on that.
That smooth
Yeah,
shit. That Wiz Khalifa cushion orange juice shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what really like, damn, like we used to play that shit every fucking day and get high. Like
And the thing is too, like with Cardo, that's one person that you can say got a unique sound. When you hear his shit, Cardo made that, nigga. You already know off rip. You know, it don't even have to be like you said, Currency. It don't even have to be Currency or Wiz on it. You hear that motherfucking beat, nigga, you know. So that's it. That's really a good person too to always watch. Like I was saying, somebody to learn something from. So I was asking you, some of the things that you was doing, before the music. Is there anything else that you do on the side besides music now? You got any side hustles, just any other hobbies that you still into? It ain't gotta be no, you ain't gotta say no self-incriminating shit either. This ain't Vlad. This ain't Vlad, my nigga. That's what I was telling my nigga T too. You ain't gotta say none of that, bro. I ain't gonna do that to you.
Nah, I'm not answering them questions anyway.
Don't care.
But shit, man, I started like I always wanted to DJ, so I'm gonna get into that shit. And then in high school, I was editing videos, so I'm trying to get back into that shit too.
Hell yeah, I like how you said the DJing too, cause
hell yeah,
them niggas make money. Yeah. It don't matter what you do, as far as music wise, you're gonna need a DJ unless you're doing live performances, And a lot of niggas ain't, and hip hop wise, a lot of niggas, sometimes they'll do a live performance, but most of the time you're gonna see that DJ out there, See, that shit, that's always gonna pay.
But shit, besides that, bro, I'm trying to do a whole lot of shit, bro. Like, I'm trying to get into real estate.
Kind of talk about that, because that's something, a lot of people, at least on our level, right now, don't talk about,
Man, bro, it's like, I know my history, bro, and I be like, damn, bro. Why the fuck we ain't got, a whole damn city or something type shit, you know what I'm saying?
At least own our own apartment complex or something.
You go to the corner store, we don't own shit. You go to the grocery store, we barely own shit. It's like, bro, it's time to take ownership, bro. Like, I feel like our generation, bro, the millennials, bro, it's a lot of bosses, bro. That's coming up for sure.
So was that something that you always, thought yourself, or was that something that your parents put you on to? You gotta put your hand, you gotta have your hands in some real estate.
Hell nah, like, man. My parents was like, get a job. You know what I'm saying?
So that shit came natural to you.
Hell yeah.
Most def. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
This is kind of for the young people that's watching.
Yeah.
It's not really more about music, but just giving some tips that you kind of learned on your own from transitioning from childhood to adulthood.
God damn, like learning how to manage your money. I think that's one of the biggest things right there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, like that's the first thing I had to learn off top. Like I moved out when I was like 19, so it was like, okay, you gotta make sure you got your shit straight or your ass gonna be ass out.
For real. Cause that motherfucking, that homeless rate going up every motherfucking second. I know that's an exaggeration, but still, niggas get it, Like you saying, you gotta get out here and make some moves. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was there any other, pros and cons or do's and don'ts, that you would like to put out there?
Pros and cons and do's and don'ts. Shit, number one, I would say, bro, follow your passion, but have a fucking plan, bro.
That's real.
Have a plan, because I know it's like a lot of people out here. I know we went to school and shit, went to the military, and I know damn well they ain't want to go into the military, or, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that went to college, didn't want to go to college. I'm like, man, y'all out here wasting y'all fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I ain't saying don't do both, but, like, if you want to do something, bro, have a plan, because you just can't expect shit to happen, you know what I'm saying? You got to educate yourself on, like, your profession. You got to study the people that's in the position you want to be in and shit. So that's what I probably would tell to you.
Most stuff. I like that. Now this is a question that's kind of on the music thing. Is there any artists, you know, not just in Clarksville, but just, you know, the surrounding area? Because you in Nashville now, right? You kind of moved out of the city, so, you know, any artists from there? Or I know you working with some people, but is there anybody that you know you haven't really touched bases on with yet, and you look to, you know, work with? Fuck it for 2020, because this is a new year, you know.
Shit. Not in really particular, cause like I know like the music shit, that's one thing, but you know, this music shit get personal. Like, you really want to fuck with somebody, you really want to know who you fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Because just because they got good music,
you want to build a relationship with them.
Yeah, I want to build a relationship with people, so like chasing placements and shit, that ain't really my thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm trying to build some shit. Like we all come not like, okay, you rap on my shit and then you know what I'm saying, we ain't got no type of connection or whatever, and you don't really fuck with me like that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too, because you know, like you said, you know, you make a song with somebody or you know something like that, you don't really have a relationship with them. You don't know if they, you know, being honest with you about the money that's being made off of it. You know, shoot, a lot of these I notice a lot with rappers, at least nowadays, they don't get producer credits like that, and I kind of feel like that comes from, you know, not having a relationship with the person. You know.
Hell yeah. Cause I mean, like, every rapper, like, I done known him for a couple years, bro. They gonna let them know DaveSoDope was on that beat, bro. Cause it's like, we like this.
Yeah. So. Most stuff. So like, if you was signed to a major label and they said, "Fuck it, Dave, we gonna let you run and set your own tour," what would be the first country that you tour in and why?
Touring, shit.
Because believe it, and the producers go on tours too, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the motherfucking money. Like, Africa, man, they love hip hop. Africa, Japan. Japan love hip hop too. Even Europe too. They fuck with hip hop too. So, I mean, I don't really, besides them probably would be my, like, okay, I know for sure we going there. Hell yeah.
Most stuff. So with this one, what would like, again, you ain't got to touch on nothing too personal, but what were some situations that made you start taking music, you know, music as itself, you know, more serious, you know, saying, you know, I need to step it up, I need to, you know, put more time into this shit, you know.
Being broke and passion, cause like I'm like, damn, like I really feel like I'm made for this shit. Like, I really believe in myself. Like, on top, really ain't nobody, like, when I first started making beats, bro, I didn't even tell no fucking body. And then I just started showing Jigga beats. And he was like, okay, I see the improvement and shit, so. Yeah, bro.
You gonna go ahead and let you hit that skama, and then I got the next question for you. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna ask you right now, because this question is I wouldn't say sensitive, but it's kind of deep one. Okay. You know, if you had all the fame and the money, but you had to give up your spot to someone, who and what would the reason be? Like, if you had to pass the torch.
Like pass the torch type shit. You talking about like who would I give it to type shit?
Yeah. Who and why, you know.
Shit, my 900 niggas.
Yeah, most step.
Yeah. Tell him again.
Who, as a matter of fact, if y'all want to, go ahead, step in and introduce yourselves, you know, because y'all still gonna have y'all, you know, y'all thing. If you can't just get head level with him, yeah, y'all in there.
I know my brother's 900.
The first nigga that listen to my beats, bro.
What your name is?
900 Jigga, bro. You already know, man. This DaveSoDope900, bro. And this is 900 Snap, bro. Right,
you gotta kind of come down a little bit for me.
Get your head down, Trey, bro. There you go, bro.
Most stuff.
A lot of our niggas missing right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all doing their thing and shit, bro. But yeah, we gonna let bro do his thing, bro. All right, bro. Keep going. You doing good, bro.
Most stuff. Now this one.
I gotta bring it home, bro. Cause
Oh yeah.
These niggas been holding it down for a while, like.
And then too, like you said, you know, we all know each other personally, but you know, with y'all niggas been, you know, tight since damn near, you know, the beginning type shit. So y'all, like you were saying earlier, when it comes back to, you know, making music with other rappers, y'all got the relationship. So it's always gonna be there.
Like I ain't gonna expect them to be on no funny shit at all. Like we already know it's all even. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all on the same level.
Together.
You know,
we all gonna try to build each other up. Like
now this one.
More than rap.
With this next one, this is off topic. You know, we all grew up in the PS2 era. So, you know, what would your top 5 video games be from the PS2 era? You can give a top 3 if you want to. You know, something like that. Just something off the top of your head that you fuck with. You know,
right now.
PS2, bro.
Cause you know a lot of the youngins they won't understand, but you know niggas our age, you know, they on the same page, you know.
Hell yeah, NBA Street.
Nah, this the question though. Which one?
I remember NBA Street 2 the most.
Yeah. 2.
I remember one.
Most stuff.
I remember 1 too, cause I played that shit on GameCube. Hell yeah.
Shit, I think with 2 on GameCube, they let your ass play with Mario.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's on 3v3 though, bro.
That one too.
I had that shit on 360.
Yeah, it really did.
Was there any other PS2 classics that you was, you know, into?
What was that NFL game, bro? NFL Street.
Now see again. Now with that, which one though? Because they had 3 with that though. They had 3.
3 was cold too though.
I played 3 on PSP only, and I fuck with it heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that, and for the main reason they had my nigga Chad Johnson on the cover.
Nigga had the grill.
Well, Ocho, my bad. Ocho now. Ocho.
Come on, bro.
Throwing up the 3.
Throwing up the 3, nigga. Good shit.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to think of. Shit, I ain't played too many games, nigga. I was outside a lot.
Nah,
Most
this
of my childhood.
You said you ain't getting too many games like that?
Nah, I was outside. They already
Most
know. I see them playing games. I'm like, all right, I'm out type shit.
Well, you did say, you know, you was an athlete too, you know, with the basketball, you know, so that's understandable, you know. That's probably too, like, with most of my basketball homies, if they did get into video games, that's all they fucking played. Especially, that's back when NBA Live was popping. You know, most of these motherfuckers now, they don't understand. Nah, they know what it is, but like NBA Live kind of lost it. Because if you think about it, niggas was playing live before 2K, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's the crazy part.
I believe it was out before 2K, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I mainly remember
2K 02.
I think it was like 04, I think. It had Jason Kidd on it. I think that was like 04.
Dunking contest, shooting outs, All-Star games.
For
All-Star
real.
weekend. You have a whole All-Star weekend.
Now with this one, this is a question that kind of gets people riled up.
Okay.
Tommy Hilfiger or Ralph Lauren, and why?
I mean, I ain't supporting none of these white business.
That's 100. That's 100. I can understand that. So with that being said, what would your what kind of name some black clothing lines, you know, that we should get into, you know?
Shit, really, I don't even know too many. I'm trying to find them.
Most stuff.
Shit, really, like, I know my nigga Jigga got his shit going on.
And what's the name of that? If you don't, you know,
Goods.
Premium Goods. Okay.
Yeah, you know, he's still working on that shit. And then my other 900 in Colorado, shit, he got his shit going on. I forgot what his brand called.
Yeah, Q.
It's called what?
I forgot what his shit called too.
Yeah, my nigga Q though.
So with that being said,
yeah, I'm trying to like,
you kind of don't fuck with these, and I totally understand that too. You know, you kind of want to put your money back into your own community or, you know, your family wise.
Hell yeah.
Instead of putting it into somebody else's pockets, I can totally understand
I'm
that.
trying to build an empire. They got their empire. Why we can't have our shit? That's how I see it.
So with that being said, would you ever start your own clothing line? You know.
Shit. Probably not.
Probably not.
Nah.
I feel
I
you.
ain't really got the passion. Like, I like to wear this shit.
True,
you know
true,
what I'm
true.
saying? I like to be swagged out. I ain't really like into designing clothes and shit. Like, that ain't really my passion. If I did it, it'd probably be like some Brandon, like a Brandon had or something.
Most that kind of made me think about. That kind of made me think about, you know, Pac, how he was, you know, basically that nigga. Damn, I say yeah, he basically promoted Karl Kani, you know, because that's all that nigga was draped in, you know.
Oh, that's what he used to wear.
Yeah,
like, that's what he was wearing.
And then, like you were saying, that's a black designer, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why that was so important too.
I'm gonna answer that question later.
You still make me say you black, man.
Alright, so with this one, you know, besides yourself, because, you know, we all, before anybody, you got to motivate yourself. But, you know, after that step, who motivates you, whether it's somebody, you know, that's close, friends, family, or, you know, it could be somebody that you always looked up to in the music industry, you know, that, you know, you like how they carried themselves, you know. It could be anybody.
Shit. Man, I fuck with Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker.
Yeah, man, like he got the drip in the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that's just like on some elevation shit. Really, like I'm trying to think who else, bro.
And like I was saying, it don't have to be, you know, anybody in the industry too, you know.
Oh,
whether
okay.
it's, you know, somebody that you came up with, you know, that always stayed on your head about it, or you looked at them like, damn, that nigga be working hard, I need to be on the same shit. You know, them people that build you up, but they don't know it.
Shit,
you
I'd
know?
say Take Key, bro. Like, as far
Take
as
Key?
motivating me, bro, because, like, when I was staying with him, bro, I'm like, damn, like...
Oh, you said when you were
making them
staying with
type
them?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
see,
we had
okay.
Stayed in the same apartment in the borough and shit. And I was like, damn, like, seeing what he had going on type shit, I'm like, bruh, I need to, you know, that shit was motivating, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, though. Hell yeah, that's something a lot of us don't share. That nigga, I didn't know that, you know. You just put a lot of people on or something, bro.
Yeah, then too many people know shit. I ain't really, like, I kind of looked at him as, like, a normal nigga, but, like, in a place I wanted to be, though, type shit. Like, he's at the next, he at the next step, he at the next level, so... You know, just trying to study in, like, his mindset and shit.
Most stuff.
Yeah, he gave me a few tips.
Shit, that nigga, he really was... Well, he blew up while, you know, he was in college, right? And he was still in... Matter of fact, he graduated, right? While he was still, you know, making all these moves in the...
college.
A little after? Okay.
A little before.
Oh, my bad, before.
Yeah, because he was like... Shit, when I was staying with him, shit, he was already producing for, like, Moneybagg and Black Youngster and shit, so...
Most stuff.
Hell yeah.
Get it going.
He was definitely already in the game. Mm-hmm.
Now with this question, this is a kind of, you know, controversial one. I know you got an answer for this one. Good answer too. G-Unit or Dipset?
Man, shit. Ooh. Definitely Dipset, cause like I grew up listening to Dipset before G-Unit came out.
Most
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, bro, my mom's side of the family's from Syracuse, so
most
I used to go up there, like.
See, cause I was a G-Unit nigga, bro.
Know what I'm saying? I fuck with G-Unit though.
No, I ain't saying you don't, but like, you know how they had they little, you know, they rivalry, you know.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
That's why I always like to ask people, you know,
but like,
which one.
But to be honest, bro, I bump both of they shit just because like my people in Syracuse, bro, like they really was heavy on that shit. And my brother too, 50 Cent came out with he had the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I damn near studied 50 Cent growing up. But Dipset, bro, like.
And that was slick like
I still got a Cameron CD at the crib.
Like that nigga name was slick, you know, a household name, you know, 50 Cent and Cameron too, you know.
Yeah,
Them niggas was slick some household names, bro. You know.
Sure.
Now with this one, this is more of a you know, I guess I could say a personal question.
Okay.
What would your favorite alcohol, weed strain, and Relo be? This for all the, you know, the alcoholics and the potheads out there.
I'm trying to think. To be honest, I don't really drink like that.
You don't drink like that?
Hell nah. If I do, I'm probably sipping on some wine.
Some wine? Hell yeah, I fuck with the wine.
Yeah.
I fuck with the wine. Hell yeah.
And like, I fuck with Hennessy too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really drink like that.
Yeah. You
That's
out there
just
Henny,
like
you
on some
tryna-
occasion shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to turn up. I'm like, alright, for sure. But like, you would never see me like, hey, nigga, let's drink type shit. Like, you gotta put that shit in my hand. Type shit.
Most stuff. So what would your favorite, you know, weed strain be?
Weed strain be? Man, I just tried this new shit. Lavender Kush.
Lavender
My niggas
Kush.
just put me on some shit like that, bro. I've been fucking with that.
I fuck with the Kush too. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Most stuff. And then for the last part of that question, your favorite
Lemon Kush
Rello.
too.
You said Lemon Kush.
I was starting adding a whole lot of
Now you go ahead. You got more. You can
bro.
go ahead.
Shit. Gelato.
I fuck with that. Yeah.
Shit. Hell yeah, like that's all I was smoking in college. Like Memphis niggas had it for sure.
For real.
We got that gelato, nigga. Man, you know what I'm saying? We got I'm trying to think. It was some type of cookies, bro. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that shit. That shit. I think Young Dolph got everybody, you know, started on that with the cookies.
Yeah, like
you know,
I said,
shit
Memphis niggas had that shit
the gelato
what the fuck
too.
we was smoking in high school, bro?
Huh?
What the fuck we was smoking in high school?
Man, whatever these niggas had, they're like real
They
dick.
did too. You got to think niggas put their own name on
Yeah,
shit. You know, the most of us probably smoking, you know, that Kush, bro. Niggas are, yeah, I got that strawberry. Purple. Yeah, nigga, that don't make no sense.
Blue Dream, bro. That's what we was smoking on.
Nah,
Blue
Juicy
Dream.
J was smoking Blue Dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I remember in high school
Smack had
smoking.
Blue Dream though.
You said
I
you
remember in
were
high
what?
school smoking Blue Dream, Cat
Most
Piss.
Caffeine.
Hell yeah. I remember smoking Cat Piss for sure. That shit was like the shit in high school.
Fuck up
Like,
that
what
shit,
the
nigga. What the fuck?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
man. Alright, so with this one, and this is gonna be, you know, the last question. This is a kind of a sensitive, deep one. If losing everything you built was the only way to save your community and race, would you do it, and why?
To save the race?
Your race,
Like,
your community and your race.
hell yeah. If it's my community, shit. I ain't got no community right now, but like.
But like that's why I threw in, you know, race
Yeah,
too.
if it
You
was
know,
like-
black people. You know, period. If giving up what you had,
Hell yeah, like man, Muhammad Ali, bro, very inspirational guy. Like that nigga was about to throw away his whole career. He like, hell no, I ain't joining no military. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Y'all don't even fight for us here.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. So like, man, as far as like being, I definitely want to be like inspirational as far as like politically. It's like I don't see a lot of niggas in the rap game really doing it. Like I see them making moves, but you know they kind of keep it quiet to themselves. In my opinion, like
And then too with some,
Diddy really outspoken.
and then too with
about
some, you
black
know, they do
excellence.
it. They do it just for the camera. Is when and that's what I hate too when we talking about, you know, most rappers. You know, they just do that shit for the camera, but when it comes to really doing it, you know,
Hell yeah.
they don't really be about it. You know, I'm gonna look good, you know, on this cam. You know, I want me to get this homeless person a couple of dollars. You know, you don't need to have no shit like that on camera. You know, as far as helping your community or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, that's what I feel about some of these cats. But I get what you said. Muhammad Ali, that was a great example.
Hell yeah, cause like you gotta stand for something, or you ain't gonna stand for nothing. Like.
And then too, I'm
they
sure
already don't respect us in this country as it is.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, for sure. If I had to give it all up, bro, because really, man, this shit, it's a passion, bro, but giving up everything, like, as far as, like, the extra shit, bro, hell yeah, bro.
And then too, it's, you know, it's always, because for one,
bigger than me.
yeah, exactly. I'm glad you said that too, because with most cases, you know, a lot of people, they'll take it, you know, as greed if you don't share nothing, you know. And then that's why a lot of our people sometimes, you know, get taken out. Yeah, you know.
Not
if
that
you
ain't the reason to do it, but I'm saying, like, if you understand psychology,
yeah, you know,
shit, you understand, if my nigga eating lobster every fucking day and I'm eating shit cat food, I'ma rob him for his lobster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly how it be. You know, and it don't even. It can be on a, you know, a knowledge level type too. You know, if you chilling around niggas, let's say you own this business and, you know, you chilling around all your homies from the hood and you ain't put niggas on shit, you know, they gonna feel some type of way. And I can understand that, you know, because, you know, why you hanging around me, you know I don't have no knowledge in this. I want to know, but you keeping shit from us, you know?
Yeah, and the thing, I thought about that shit because, like, I be watching a lot of interviews too and niggas be like, that shit can go bad and it can go good, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm trying to think. Like, niggas may not really know what the fuck they doing. And I understand, like, why they don't put certain people in certain position because you invested a lot of money and time into that shit. You can't always put your homies on in certain positions, you know what I'm saying? They got to learn that shit first, you know, shit. That shit take time. So, like, if I was in a position to put niggas on and shit, if they want to, like, shit, do what I'm doing, whatever, or like, you know, fit in the team or whatever, I was like, definitely, like, bro, educate yourself, bro, and I gotta see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have to sacrifice like you did.
You taking that shit serious for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna just put you on just because you want to be put on type shit. Like, you gotta show me taking it serious, just like it's somebody that really went out there and got an education for it.
Hell yeah. Shit, man, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. And go ahead, tell the people, you know, what's your name, you know, your Instagram, Twitter, email, any music websites to reach you at, you know, as far as SoundCloud, if you're on Apple Music, you know, stuff like that. Go ahead, tell the people.
I'm on all platforms right now. I got one tape out with an artist named Rotate. That's ROTAYY.
Okay. And I'm gonna put all this in the link, and I mean in the description too, you know, so people can find it too. And you know, but this is for the listeners.
Email DaveSoDope@gmail. Instagram DaveSoDope900. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
DaveSoDope900.
Twitter.
And go ahead and tell the people, you know, what 900 is again too, because you know they gotta know about. It just ain't about Dave, but like you said, it's your people too. You know.
Hell yeah! So 900 really like. It's a whole group of niggas from my neighborhood, so it's like we all used to hang out on commission, and they got that 900 name after goddamn SWAT team kicked down my nigga Doe, and they put 900 like as the block. So that's the block we grew up on, pretty much. You know, playing basketball out there. Niggas out there serving, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it was lit. It was lit, bro.
Most definitely.
If you, bro, niggas would go there after school because, you know, that's where everybody would be at type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a problem with anybody in my clique, like, you know where to find us. Like, that's where we be at.
Most stuff.
That's where we be the most, hell yeah.
And I'm most definitely had a, you know, the 900 interview when I'm able to, you know, because I guess I could say, you know, the base members, they all brothers, you know. Right. So when we have all of them in the same area, you know, that's when y'all gonna get that interview. But I thank you for coming out again, bro.
I ain't gonna cap.